With free next-day delivery from Staples, you can run your business like a pro. You can guarantee the marketing department that they'll get their supplies tomorrow and guarantee the accounting department that they'll be delivered free. With free next-day delivery, you'll have the ability to move deadlines up and adjust budgets down. Go to staples.com and get the office essentials you need delivered next day for free. Staples. It's pro time. Orders over $49.99. Placed by 5 p.m. Excludes weekends and holidays. Eligible items only.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Goldilocks Productions presents the Butterfly Medium Show with Ivana. Ivana, the Butterfly Medium, is a world-renowned psychic medium. She is a third or fourth generation psychic medium since her family immigrated from Italy. Ivana has a magical gift that will turn a skeptic into a believer. The Butterfly Medium has been giving healing messages from loved ones on the other side for over 2 decades. Ivana started feeling ghosts and spirit around her since her mom's passing, only 3 days after Ivana's 5th birthday. Her mom has communicated with her through the Monarch ButterFlies since the young age of 7 years. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard if you would like to speak with Ivana. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Again, that's 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to get on air with Ivana to ask her or her special guest a question. Enjoy this magical and healing show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my show. This is Ivana Figueredo, the Butterfly Medium, world-renowned psychic medium, and this is my show, the Butterfly Medium Show. I am your host, and I'm here each and every week to give you healing messages from the other side. So thank you all that are listening. Thank you to the callers that may be waiting to get through to the lines. And this week, again, each and every week, we have an amazing show. We have amazing messages that come through for all the callers. And I am so very grateful and so blessed to be here to be able to give you these messages from the other side. Right now, I'm kind of smoking myself out. I was just burning some sage here just to clear the space. I just finished a reading not that long ago, and it's always, of course, good to clear your space before and after. And, of course, we want to ask Spirit to connect with us and give us only good messages and only good Spirit to come through for us. So thank you very much. For those of you that are listening for the very first time, you may not know me, or this is maybe the first time that you're hearing about me. I also have a Monday night Facebook live show that we do every Monday from 7 until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a great show, and it's all about giving healing messages to each and every one. Well, not each and every one of you, because there's so many of you that watch, so it's impossible for me to get through to everybody. But we have thousands of viewers each and every week, and it's amazing. And if you haven't watched the show, please add me on Facebook at Ivana Figueredo. And then this way, you can also get notifications of when I am live on Facebook. And of course, it is free to join. There is no cost for this, and I do offer free live readings while everybody's watching. So it's an absolutely amazing show. And also, of course, each and every week we are here with the Goldilocks production, and I'm doing the Blog Talk Radio show from 1 until 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And thank you very much to Reverend Tiffany Whitesage, who is our beautiful producer from Connecticut. And of course, as you know, this is a U.S. call-in number, 955-0594. Any Canadians calling, if you do not have a long-distance plan, I just want you to know that long-distance charges, of course, may apply. And also, anybody who's calling from a blocked number, or I believe it was a 111 number, those calls the producer cannot accept. So if you are paying a long-distance fee, if you're calling from this number or a blocked number and then you're not able to get through, I apologize. But for some reason, something to do with the logistics, they are not able to accept those calls. I'm not sure why. I'm not at the back end of these things, so I'm really not really sure why it cannot be accepted. However, just wanted to point that out to you, just in case you are calling from one of those numbers and you have a long distance charge on your bill. So I just wanted everybody to know that. So thank you, everybody, for being here once again. I know that we receive a lot of callers from the U.S. We receive a lot of callers who have called in the past before. And I say each and every week, you're more than welcome to call as often as you wish. As long as the lines are free and you can get through, then by all means, you're more than welcome to join me. If you haven't visited my website, I do encourage you to please do so at thebutterflymedium.com. And also my Facebook page, please like and share it. It is under the Butterfly Medium. And any questions or inquiries, you can always email us at info@thebutterflymedium.com. For those of you that may or may not be aware, there's a bunch of shows coming up. Well, 3 shows in the fall, September, October, November, all Southwestern Ontario. You can also find information on my Facebook page and my website. And also anything that is coming up now. We have healing circles that are coming up as well. We have one coming up next Tuesday, August the 1st. It's sort of like a workshop, kind of a workshop of more of a healing circle. And we are asking all intuitives and healers that would like to join us from, I believe it's from 10 until 12:30, 10 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. It's only $20 a person, and it's going to be a great time. So we're going to do lots of fun exercises. Anyone who is in Southwestern Ontario or in London and would like to join us, please register by emailing me or us at info@thebutterflymedium.com. So thank you very much. And why don't we get started with this show? And before we get started with this show, I just want everybody to know, when I am connecting to Spirit, if there's anyone who's listening right now that is your first time listening, first time calling in, the best way that I can describe my connection to Spirit is through signs and symbols. Just like most mediums, they connect through signs and symbols, through energies, through vibration from the Spirit that comes through for you. So I am fully 100% Spirit-led. All my messages come from Spirit. Sometimes they may be wrong, but most of the time they are not wrong. Most of the time they are actually bang on. And I will get messages, I'll receive messages from people saying, you know that reading that you gave me, you know that person that you were talking about and I couldn't think of who it was, or that date? Well, it makes sense to me now. If something doesn't make sense to you today, don't worry about it. It will make sense to you. So I encourage you, not ask as many questions as you like. You can do that on one-on-one sessions with myself. I do offer, not free readings, but I do offer a paid reading, of course, a paid session with me. I offer 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 60 minutes, and you can either email us, message us on Facebook, or also through the website once the calendar for booking an appointment is up. It's not up as of yet. So, excuse me, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 60 minutes is what I offer. Anyway, let's get started with the show. I just wanted to give you a quick indication as to the way Spirit connects with me and the way they give us messages, kind of like a game of charades. They will show me signs and symbols, and I have to make sense of them. And we always figure out what it is that they're trying to say. So they're here because they want to chat with you. They're here because they want you to know something. So let's get started. Today is July the 27th, 2017, and we're going to get started with our very first caller, area code 845. Hello, caller, area code 845. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hello, this is Lucy calling from New York.
Oh, hi, Lucy from New York. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. And what may I help you with today, Lucy?
Yeah, I would like some direction about life. Like, I'm fine with everything that is happening, but at the same time, I would uh, what kind of direction you see me for the highest good taking at this point. Sometimes I just feel like I'm doing good, excellent in all areas, but I would like a little bit more.
Okay.
Not
Now,
to,
do you
yes.
feel, yeah, go ahead.
I work in a regular job.
Mm-hmm.
Not regular, at home. It's a nice job. But you see, sometimes it's a very nice job, but at the same time, very restricted.
Right. Okay. And so very restricted. So you're on break every day, the same time, the bell rings, you go back to work, this sort of thing. So very restricted to doing the things that you're meant to be doing. One of the things that I'm receiving for you, Lucy, is that the direction, it's almost like you feel like you're missing something. You feel like the direction, you're in a good place, you're in a good direction, but there's something missing there's something missing along your path. Is that true?
Yes. I say I'm pretty. I had a wonderful career, but it's something that is. My 2 children are growing up. They're doing fine, and it's something that I say I'm very grateful for all the things that I have. I am fine with everything. And then if I say I'm not, I feel ungrateful because life really treats me very well.
Right.
Life
good. Well,
is good.
I'm glad that you're able to see that there is gratefulness as well, and that you're very blessed to have everything that you do have in life. One of the things that I'm getting for you is that, yes, there is something missing. And it's something I don't know if it's volunteer work or working with people, but I feel you must be working with people. You need to be working with people. I did get the card new career. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a new career, but maybe more so a new passion, something that you are very passionate about, something that you like doing, whether it's taking yoga or doing meditation or whatever it is. Maybe you're helping someone. Maybe you're working on a basis where you're doing, like I said, some volunteer work. I'm not sure, but there are decisions that need to be made. This is coming from another card. Also, get some rest. There's also a card, seeking and finding. So right now you're in the midst of seeking and finding. So what's happening is you're looking for something more, you feel something may be missing. And it's not that it's a bad thing to feel like you're missing something. It just feels that the universe is pushing you to something more. So what's happening is the universe is showing you or making you feel that there's something missing. Because I don't know, I feel like you're a healer, or you need to be working with people, or elderly people, or people with maybe disabilities, or just people that need healing. But I feel you're a healer, and I feel this is almost what you need to be doing, but something more for your highest good. Start with meditation and just kind of connecting your third eye. Your third eye is what they're talking about as well, and clearing that throat chakra. And so your chakras, if you open up your chakras and get them healed and get them working for your highest good. Ask your guides, whether it's your mom or your dad, maybe in spirit, ask them to help you and to lead you in the direction that you are in need of right now. But there's also a card for forgiveness that needs to take place. Get some rest. I don't know if I said that. And also body changes. I don't feel you need to diet or anything like this, but I feel, I don't know if you don't eat a lot of carbs, or you need to remove a lot of carbs, but they're making me feel something with carbs, whether you don't eat a lot of carbs, which would be a good thing, or that you need to remove some carbs from your diet. I don't know, but this is what I'm feeling.
Okay, I don't need too many carbs. I don't need pasta,
Yeah.
rice.
Okay, good. So then what they're saying is you're already on the right track because you've already removed those things from your diet. So that's good. So, you know, something that you're meant to be doing, you know what you're passionate about. So now you have to make that come to fruition. So you have to make that
about
come.
Travel. I want to travel. Yeah.
And so, you know, try and travel if you can. Manifest it. Make it happen for yourself. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
Lucy,
you.
thank you. I hope that was helpful. Keep us posted as well. Let us know what the next
Blessings.
step is.
Yes, and I will check your Facebook show Mondays, 7 to 9, you said.
Yes.
Okay,
wonderful.
wonderful.
7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, Lucy.
Many blessings to you for being so generous. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Lucy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All righty. Thank you so very much. We have Bryn on the line from New York. Hello, Bryn. This is Ivana.
Hey.
How are
Ivana.
you?
Okay. I guess part of my question, past 2 days, I've been getting a message and a feeling that a certain cycle I've been in is not yet, but is close to closing, and I think it's been a growth cycle. And two things, it's just like I feel that, I could have probably done more to open up, and although I don't think it was a very easy year for a lot of people, and I'd like to know what's on the other side of this cycle, if what I'm hearing is truth and feeling.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that in 2016, close to the end of 2016, I kept saying, I feel this surge coming. Something good is going to be happening in 2017, that there's this surge. I felt that.
I can't hear you too well. Hello?
I know.
Hello?
I'm having a hard time hearing you as well. Are you driving?
No, I'm in where I live. Can you hear me?
Inside? Are you
I'm
outside?
I'm indoors. Yeah, I'm indoors.
Indoors. Okay, it sounds like you're outdoors. I'm not sure why we're having a difficult time hearing you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Better,
yeah?
yes.
Okay.
There was a lot of background noise, almost sounded like too much wind or rainfall.
Okay,
I should say.
I'm in a more secluded area here.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good. Wherever you are now, stay there and don't move. It sounds perfect. It sounds perfect.
Okay.
So one of the things that I was just saying is, in the end of 2016, I kept saying on my show that in 2017, I just felt that the surge was going to be happening. Goodness was going to be happening. And it must have been the surge for the Facebook live shows that I started doing in January or in 2017, but I just felt all this goodness. But it just so happened that it just felt like things were happening to everybody. But it's almost like the earth moved, or something moved, where everything just started to change. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like we were at the end of an era. Everything had to kind of end in order for the new to begin. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So what they're asking for you right now, the cards that I'm receiving for you, is welcome the new, and also new exercise program, not necessarily a physical exercise program. But as you called, I don't know why, but I wrote down drum circle. Do you do drum circle?
Yeah, that's pretty relevant. I haven't done it for a while, but I love the drum.
So perhaps what they're asking you to do is welcome the new, is maybe, get the old, the past, bring it up again, which was your drums, your drum circle. If you can hold drum circles, if you could do something with a native drum or native music, and have like a drum circle. This is what they're asking you to do, is clear yourself from any negative, clear yourself from anything that may have happened in the last several months. What month there is? So in the last, 7 months, clear yourself of that by singing, by doing a drum circle, by using your drum, by tuning in to Grandfather Earth, Grandmother Earth, Father Earth, and Mother Earth. So plant yourself to the ground, get yourself planted, get yourself grounded, and they're asking you to start using your drum, and you will notice a big difference in your life. Right now, are you not working full-time right now?
Well, at the beginning of the year, I had an injury on my foot, and so...
I was going to say knee.
What?
I was going to say knee. They showed me your knee when you said injury.
Yeah, it was
your right knee.
It was my right foot.
Okay, so this is their way of letting us know. They showed me right knee, but
okay.
No problem.
Yeah, sure. But so I lost a lot of money, and now I'm trying to find part-time work. I mean, I do foot reflexology and healing, but that comes and goes, and I need.
Actually, I forgot that you do that.
Yeah. Okay. And because I remember you said I'm a healer, I do healing, and but it's not consistent work, so I'm trying to find part-time work to. So, in answer to your question, no, I'm not working at the time. I'm looking for work.
Okay. So all of us intuitives, we should all get together and we should all do something wonderful, because as healers, we're supposed to be healing. We're supposed to be giving messages of healing, hands-on healing to everybody that needs it. And as a healer, I know but it is very, very, very draining for ourselves. And sometimes we don't have the energy to do what it is that we're supposed to be doing more and more of. Correct? Do you ever feel like this as well?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And maybe this is why they're talking about a drum circle with you, is because they want you to open up that third eye again. They want you to open up that healing circle, or that drum circle, that opening up your chakras to the other realms, so you're able to do more work. But you're not manifesting. You're not manifesting enough of it for whatever reason. Maybe your well is dry right now, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes
I feel blocked at the moment. I feel kind of blocked, and like I said, I heard this voice saying end of a cycle coming up, and so maybe it's like I'm closing down or ending something.
Yeah, and that happens. Sometimes I feel that as well. So actually, in fact, this week I felt it as well. Sometimes you just feel blocked. Don't forget to clear your space as well by using sage, by smudging, by doing the things that we're supposed to be doing. Pull out your drum, and do you have a drum? Did you ever make a drum for your?
Yeah, I have it somewhere. I gotta look it up. Gotta find it.
So find it and get yourself into a different energy space. Get yourself into just a different space right now to get yourself unblocked. Have a salt bath. Maybe I'll do the same thing if I have time tonight. But it's always a go, 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 go. So have a salt bath. Get yourself some smudge or some sage so you can smudge the area. Burn some white candles. Of course, if you have cats, be very mindful and aware. But they are saying for you, Bryn, welcome the new exercise program. So I think this is grounding yourself, planting your feet on the earth, your bare feet. Go outside and plant your bare feet in the ground. And they're asking you to replant your roots and start fresh, because there are blockages and something is holding you back. It could be fear of, lack of finances, lack of money. It could be this sort of stuff. So they're asking you to unblock yourself. And once you do that, you will feel much better. So one of the other things, monetary abundance can also be brought in through, if you have a tiger eye stone. I have one somewhere here right next to me, beautiful tiger eye.
Tiger eye.
And so a tiger eye stone, and burn a green candle next to your tiger eye stone whenever you're doing healing work. and that will also help with monetary abundance or with any kind of abundance that you're in need of. So right now it sounds like monetary abundance is something that we are all in need of. I think the more you make, the more you spend, the more you need, and it's a vicious cycle. But they are asking you to open your hands to the universe, ask the universe to bring you healing, ask the universe, and I've got my eyes closed, I've got my feet planted to the ground, and I've got my hands open to receive, and my eyes are closed, and we are receiving from the universe. So they're asking you, Bryn, open yourself up, give yourself to the universe, ask them to give you whatever it is that you need, or bring you, not give you, but bring you whatever wellness it is that you're in need of right now. But also because you're a healer, sometimes healers get blocked. You know, you have your own blockages because we're receiving other blockages from other people around us. So unblock yourself, get yourself unstuck, they're saying. Work-related, work-wise, I see a lot of green or greenery around you. I don't know why, but I keep seeing green around you. I don't know if it's the aura green. I don't know how to read auras. I just see the colors, but I don't know what they mean. Perhaps you can look up what it means to have a green aura, but I am seeing a lot of green, like a grass green that's around you.
All right.
But I feel it's a peaceful thing. So look it up and what it means and try and get yourself unstuck to better yourself, to welcome the new. Ask the universe to bring you whatever newness you need, whatever it is that you need that's new or that's going to be new in your life. Also, start some Facebook Live shows as well. Not necessarily that you have to do healing or just, chat with people on Facebook Live. Lots of people like to just chat about healing and about anything kind of, do you know what I mean? So start something like that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Ivana.
You're welcome, Bryn. And smile. Open up your mouth when you're talking. Open your cheeks, smile. They're asking you to smile. They're asking you to get that drum going as well. That's very, very important. Make that an effort that you find your drum or get yourself a new drum that you're able to drum.
Okay.
That will open up. The universe will hear you a lot better.
Thank you.
Okay?
Take care. Thank you so much.
All right, Bryn. Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate the call. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right, you as well. Bye-bye for now. All right, that's amazing. Sometimes I think maybe we should do kind of like a healing circle on Facebook Live. One day I'm going to see or try, and I have a healing circle coming up next week. It's in our home. However, I'm going to try and do something on Facebook Live if I can for a healing circle. I just don't know how that would work out. I'd have to think of a way that we could do this, even just a meditation to open up blockages. A lot of people have blockages. A lot of the times I get blocked too. And we have to really focus on unblocking our blockages that we have and being grounded and just plant your feet go outside if you have grass, if you have soil, whatever it is, take your shoes off and just plant your feet and do some meditation. Maybe I'll do it after our show this afternoon. And it's nice. It's an amazing feeling. Of course, don't forget your meditation music while you're doing that and just enjoy it while you can. For me, it's my phobia of bugs crawling on me with my feet planted to the ground. I have a huge bug phobia. So that's my fear. But we'll have to let go of the fears, right? Because fear will only block us. So I have to release that fear. All right, so let's get going with our next caller, because I know there's a few callers here who would like to have messages, and we'll see what our next caller is in need of. So we'll go to caller 720, area code 720. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Yes, hi, my name is Laura, and I'm calling from California.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Yes,
and
yes.
It's Laura. How do you spell your name?
Laura.
Okay, wonderful. And that's how I wrote it. Sometimes people spell it Lora. Thank you for validating.
Yeah. So my question is that we have recently sold our house, but we're looking for one now, and just wondered when we will find one.
Okay. Were you, I don't know, did you call maybe a couple weeks ago. Were you moving to a different state or something for employment? Was this you?
No. I've called several. I don't know if I actually called this show or not, but I have been on Blog Talk Radio before.
Okay, all right. It may or may not have been my show. I just, for some reason, I remember a lady that called, and they were moving because her husband was getting a job in a different state. This wasn't you, was it?
Well, my husband did get a job in a different state. Yes.
Okay, so maybe it is you. So I may have spoken with you before. Have you made that move as of yet yourself? I know is your husband.
Yes, I've made the move. Yes.
Oh, perfect, wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. So it is you. Sometimes I have a very difficult time remembering, and then something just sticks out. Something.
Well, I wish I knew if I called the show or not.
Pardon?
I wish I knew if I called this particular show or not.
Oh, wonderful. Well, it sounds like you have, because it sounds like I have spoken to you before. I
Sure.
remember the name. I remember the name Laura, and from California.
Sure.
The husband was just recently moving to the U.S. So what is your question now about the move, Laura? If you could just remind me again, please.
So we sold our house where we were living, but now we need a new house, and just wondered when we will find our new house.
Okay. I'm getting something to do with the numbers associated with the number 6. 6 is very strong. Whether it's 6 weeks, 6 months, I don't think it's 6 years. I don't feel it's 6 years at all, but I don't feel that it's any more than 6 months. But something to do with the number 8 and 8 months as well. I don't know what this means. This could also be the month of August that they are referring to. So 6 days maybe, I don't know. But they're making me feel the number 8, which I'm feeling it's either 8 months or the month of August. So if you're currently looking or in search of something possibly at the end of August may pop up, which may be an awesome deal that you can't refuse. And I don't know why, but I am seeing August 31st. Does that make any sense to you at all for anything else, like a birthday or an anniversary or something else?
No, that would probably be, would that be when we would find it or when we would be moving in?
I don't think it would be when you are moving in, because we're almost already in August. However, anything is possible. Anything is possible. But they show me very, very specifically, I see, and like I said, I always see through signs and symbols, and a lot of numbers always mean things. They're showing me August 31st as a sign.
Okay.
I don't know if this is when you find the house or when you move in,
we settle, or
when.
Right.
Pardon?
Or when we settle. Yeah. Okay.
Or when you settle, right? You may find it in the next few days and you settle by August 31st. But they are showing me the number 6 was strong. They show me the number 8, which is very strong. So perhaps I'm going to have to say that 6 days, maybe you find something. I don't know, something to do with the number 6.
Okay.
Maybe August 6th, August 16th. I'm not really sure. But it'd be interesting to see if August 31st ends up being something that happens with the house, because they are clearly showing me August 31st. And I'm interested in knowing what happens. So maybe in September you'll have to tune in again and call into the show and let me know what happens.
I will.
Yeah, so good luck with everything. I know that it's going to be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Everything is going to be fine. I think you guys are going to do great and you'll be very happy.
All right. Gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, Laura. You take care and good luck with everything.
All right, you too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. All righty. Thank you. That was awesome. Our next caller, we have quite a few callers waiting, so I'll try and get through as many as I can. Let's go to area code 267. 267. Hello, area code 267. What is your name? Where are you calling from, please? Hello, area code 267. Are you there? Hi.
Yes. Can you hear me? Hi. Sorry, I had you on mute.
Oh, that's okay. But before you actually tell me any information about yourself, I just need to let you know before you say anything is I'm getting a ch sound, like a ch sound. So maybe a C, maybe a ch, maybe an H. I don't know, but I just needed to let you know before you introduce yourself. So what is your first name, please, and where are you calling from?
You got it. It's Crystal from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. From where? Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. And I don't think the producer knows your name. I don't see a name. She just shows me your area code 267, but I was hearing a ch sound. I wrote down CH. So again, it's that vision that I'm seeing may look like a CH, the crystal, right? So this is what they're validating. So thank you so much for calling in, Crystal from Pennsylvania. And that's why I always like to interrupt and say, wait, don't tell me, because I just want to tell you before you tell me. So thank you.
Awesome.
Awesome. So what is it that I can do for you today? Do you have a question? Did you want to connect to someone?
I would like to see if you see what's going on within my relationship and my finances.
Okay. One of the things that as soon as you said I would like to ask what is going on, I wrote down brother. So perhaps they could be referring to a relationship with your brother, or a relationship with someone that you are romantically involved with. But sometimes, like I say, the way they show me through signs and symbols, sometimes they could say brother, but it's someone that you might be dating. I don't know. Or if it is a brother and there's relationship dynamics, let's just find out. I'm just doing cards here for you. So just give me a moment to see what it is. What was your other question? There was one about your relationship, and what was the second question again?
I just have my financial matter.
Okay.
I want to interrupt that though for a moment. When you said my brother, I do have a younger brother who has an addiction problem. So he hasn't been around for a while, so I'm hoping that's not a connection. We haven't really heard from him lately.
Okay, so what's happening, so I just got the card that's called sobriety. So what's happening is the sobriety card is, and I also got the card seeking and finding. So what's happening right now, and maybe there's someone in spirit that needs to validate these messages for you, for your brother, is it's time to sober up. So whether it's a drug addiction, an alcohol addiction, a sex addiction, whatever it is, they're asking, and I do feel it's like a mother kind of a spirit guide, like a grandmother, or it is definitely a female who's in spirit that's saying it's time to move on, it's time to heal, it's time to change, it's time to sober up. So there are reasons why they're asking your brother to have this healing. Is your brother's name like a 4-letter name?
Yes.
It's not.
Well, yeah, it's Josh. No, it's
okay.
Josh.
Okay, so what they're showing me is the 4-letter name, and this is what your brother's name is, and this is who they are referring to, who they are validating, and it's time for him to get some help. I don't know, well, I do know why they're saying this, because he has so many blockages right now that it's not even, like, there's so many blockages in him right now, and what they're asking is for healing for him. Self-care. I got a card, a self-care card. Windfall, you asked about finances. I do feel there's going to be somewhat of a windfall for you, whether it is windfall of money or a job or new career, and also some volunteer work up ahead for you, or you already did. Maybe it was a co-op placement, or maybe it was something that you wish to do or wish to work with people. And there's also a lot of heavenly signs for you. And I feel that is this your grandmother that's in spirit, this female that I'm feeling?
I believe, yes. We were so close.
Okay, so I just wrote down grandma, and this is what I'm feeling is this grandmother spirit, grandmother guide that has become one of your guides for you and for Josh. I feel there's a third child as well. Is this another sister, or is it another brother?
Another brother.
Okay. So your grandma is just validating that there is another sibling, there's another child. I just wasn't sure if it was sister or brother. She wasn't very clear on that. She was just showing me that there's another sibling. So another brother, just give me a moment. Body changes, self-employment. Is your brother self-employed, the other brother?
My mom is self-employed. My brother runs her store. My other brother. Yes.
Okay. So this is what Grandma is, what she's referring to. And is this Grandma your mom's mom?
Yes.
Okay. So, and this is why she's coming through very strongly, is just to show you a few things. Maybe she's concerned. Well, clearly she is very concerned about Josh and whatever it is that he needs to change and help himself. If you can get him some help, if someone could get him some help. But I know, and maybe it's just mild, maybe it's just starting, but maybe this, for some reason, they're saying right now is the time. Right now is the time for him to heal. When one bad door closes, a new one will always open. So just let him know. I don't know if he just came out of a sour relationship or was in a bad relationship. I feel relationship dynamics, that perhaps this is why he is where he is and what it is that he's feeling and the reason why he's feeling it. So you can relay the message to him. Let him hear this as well, and know that this is from your grandmother. This message is coming through for her. Your current relationship. I'm not really getting much information about your current relationship. However, the messages that I was receiving was more about yourself, not and your siblings and your family, but not so much about the relationship. Just give me a moment and I'll see if they show anything about relationship. Tears cleanse the soul, tears cleanse the soul. So there could be, it's not, I didn't even look at the card before I got it. It's actually the earth is our school. The earth is our school. So I gave you the wrong message. It's not tears cleanse the soul. It's the earth is our school. I was looking at it upside down while there was another card on top of it. And then this one is also, we have been together in dreams. So know that your grandma is highly connected to you, tries to connect to you and your family members, and possibly she has been in your dreams. If not, she wants to help you lead the way. I don't know that this is going to be a forever relationship. I have to tell you that. Seeking and finding, I got this card again. And sobriety, I got this card again after putting them back. So it could be possibly, I don't want to say you're seeking or you're looking for a new relationship. That's not what I feel, but I don't feel it's going to be a very, very long, I don't feel that this is going to be someone that you're going to be with forever. The very last card that I received for you is family changes. That could be the sobriety for your brother. That also needs to be changed. This is what I'm getting.
But we haven't actually seen my brother. We haven't seen him in months at this point. I mean, he's been in this addiction form since high school, and he's really bad. He's gone to, rehab after rehab after rehab.
Right, of course. So I don't know what else. There's so many things out there for people to go to where they can get rehab or they can get some sort of help for the addiction. However, I know that your grandma's come through clearly to talk about this. So perhaps it's just something that she wanted to validate that he's in need of help and maybe trying to protect him as much as she can.
Yeah.
Maybe reach out to him. Maybe he needs family. Maybe this is why, do you know what I mean? Maybe it's something.
Oh, yeah, we've been trying. It's actually in the city here. My mom does fundraisers at her store. She's big in, getting the community involved in getting people off drugs, really. But my brother he goes down to a spot that we're not even familiar with. And, he's really a bad addict, and we've gotten him help, so the resources are there, and he can still go again. It's just him coming out and then doing it again.
He's got to look after his heart and his lung. I don't know if he had a lung collapse or a missing lung or something.
Yes, he does have something. Yes.
Yeah. This is just.
Is he well now?
Pardon?
Is he well now?
I'm not sure. I'm not getting that indication. I'm not. I'm just seeing something with his lung, or also be careful of the heart. This is just what I'm seeing. But there are definitely medical concerns. I'm going to say there's definitely medical concerns there.
I felt that last night, and I do dream of my grandma, but 'cause I just don't know where to find him, and it wouldn't. Everybody my mom has sent like outreach programs down there looking for him, and nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Hopefully you will be able to help him soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope
Just
so.
because I know that it's hard to reach out to people that have kind of fallen off the face of the earth, right? Maybe they don't want to be found. Maybe they're just in a rut. Who knows? Or maybe they're doing well and they just don't want to be bothered. Who knows what the case may be? But I'm just seeing what I'm seeing, and I'm just here to share that with you.
No, you're right on point. Yeah, you're definitely right on point. 'Cause, I mean, he does come back once he gets right out of rehab and is around the family, and then within a week or something, he's back down wherever he goes. So,
well, hopefully,
thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. I hope that these are messages that you can work with, or maybe it's something that will help you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's urgent for me to go find my brother. So that's what, when you said brother, and you're right on point with him, sounds so long. I think I do need to make sure I keep getting something down there, finding him some way.
Yeah. Ask around to different people, or search social media and see if you can somehow find him on social media.
Yeah, we've done that too. He's just, when he's in it, yeah. But thank you again so much. It's
You're
terrible.
welcome. Just one last thing that I have to say is I'm seeing a key for something new. It's either a new home or a new car, or you've lost your key or something, or maybe he needs to find the key back to his home. I don't know, just kind of a saying or what have you, but they're just, Spirit is showing me, and I have to just mention it, it's a key to something. You're opening the door to something. So I don't know what this means, but think about it, and it may make sense to you later on tonight when you do think of it. Maybe a new car, a new home, or you're moving, or you lost your key, or maybe he's trying to find the key. I don't know. I don't know what the meaning behind it is, but I just needed to point that out to you.
No, thank you. Actually, I mean, I have a son as well, so I would like to move. I've been looking and really feeling like it's time for us to go. Like that hasn't, financially, it's not going to be there yet, but that leaves me hope because I'm ready to find a new house.
Yeah, so maybe this is just a message to give you that hope and that strength, and never lose faith, of course.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, Crystal, for calling.
Have a good day. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All righty, that is amazing. We are getting through lots of callers here. It's just amazing what Spirit can do for us and what they show us. So let's go to our next caller area code 940. Hello, caller area code 940. What is your name? Where are you calling from, please? I wrote the letter D down.
Hi, my name is Tammy. I'm calling from New Mexico.
Okay, so Tammy from New Mexico. So I was hearing the D, but it's a T. So T as in Tammy. So thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Do you often listen to my show or call in, Tammy?
This is my first time.
Oh, is it? That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah. Well, I just my son is and his wife are having a baby in a couple of weeks. And I just wanted to see if there were any messages or any insights about this birth and healing in our family because of it.
You said it's your son, they're having a baby?
Yes.
Okay. And you want to know if there's going to be healing once this baby is born, bring the family a little bit closer together, or bring healing to the family. Is that true? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just have a look. Let me just have a look. Now, for those of you that listen to my shows or watch my Facebook live shows, you always know that I don't sugarcoat anything. I never, I never say to people what they're hoping to hear just to hear it. That's not what I do. I tell it like it is. Whatever is shown to me, I do let you know. It will bring some healing, but I just don't feel it's going to fix it. This is just what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting.
Okay.
I am getting a message from the other side from a male figure, and this male figure is an older man, and this is the messages I'm receiving from him is, it is beautiful where I am. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you, and I send you loving signs through nature. I don't know if this is a father figure, grandfather, father-in-law, but someone who could have acted like a father. Well, who is this? Does this make sense to you at all?
Yes, it's my dad.
It is your dad, okay. So the messages are coming through directly from your dad, which is amazing. And these are the messages that he wants to show you tell you is, it is beautiful where I am. You don't need to worry about me anymore. I am perfect. I am well where I am. And of course, all of them, they're always doing so amazing up in spirit heaven. I like to call it spirit heaven. And also, this is so important for him to share with you. And it's a picture of a heart-shaped tree, a red heart-shaped tree. And it's, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So I want you to know that any signs and symbols that you might get from your dad are heart-shaped symbols. And also the butterfly symbol, which is the card, I send you loving signs through nature. So know that your dad is the one who's coming through. Yes, it will bring some peace, but it may bring some peace for a little while, but not everything is going to change to be perfectly amazing. That's the message I'm getting.
Okay. Is the baby healthy?
I don't see anything related to the baby right now. I don't feel that there are many or any issues with the baby medically. As a medical intuitive, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose. However, I don't see anything wrong with the baby. Maybe I'm just not feeling the child. They're not showing me the child right now. Don't tell me if it's a boy or girl, but are they aware of the sex of the baby?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So, and the baby is due when?
The first weekend in August.
Okay, so it's coming up. Perfect.
And
I don't know why I want to say, pardon?
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I want to say he. I want to say a boy, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It's just a feeling that I'm getting. But I feel he'll be fine. He's going to be beautiful.
Good. I feel like it's a he too. How is my son doing? Is he better? I know he's.
Is your son here in the physical world?
Yes.
Or is your son here? Okay. Unfortunately, it's not that I don't want to answer the question. We are almost out of time for another question. I do try and keep it to a limit of one question, and I know some may have been asking a couple more questions. That would be another question to ask, because I feel that I'm opening up a whole new can of worms if I start talking about your son, which I'm not ready to do at this point right now. Not that it's a bad thing. I just feel that it would be a longer reading, unfortunately. But of course, you're more than welcome to call in anytime if you want to call back next week as well, next Thursday, and see if you can get through to the lines, and we can and maybe you can ask a question about your son. I'd be more than happy to give you some answers as well.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Tammy. Good luck with everything. Keep us posted. I'm going to take one last caller here, and thank you very much. So good luck in a couple weeks when the baby is born, and give the baby a big kiss. Thank you. Okay, our last caller. I'm going to take one more call. Caller area code 770. Hello, where are you calling from? What is your name, please?
Hi, my name is Maddie. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank
how
you.
are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. You're welcome. So what can I do for you today, please?
I just want a general, whatever energy. Do you do that, or do I have to ask a question?
I'm sorry, say that again. You just want something general, just anything?
Yes. Whatever energy you're picking up, vibration.
Sure. Let's just have a look and see. Sometimes it's better when we ask a question just so I'm not taking more time. But I did get a card for you. Sometimes the questions come very quickly, and sometimes trying to connect when it's just when I'm on the spot for just a few seconds, it may take a bit longer. However, I did pull up 2 cards for you. One of the very first cards for you is spiritual growth. There is going to be some spiritual growth within you or in you or around you. There definitely is, and some courage. They're asking you to find the courage to find that spiritual growth. I feel like there's something missing. It's like a little link of the puzzle that is missing in your life right now, whether it's something that you want to do and you haven't been able to do it, or something that you're yearning to do and you have the ability but you're not able to do it. Spirit is just asking you to open up that connection to the universe and ask them to help you on the spiritual growth journey that you're supposed to be on.
Okay, fantastic. Okay.
All righty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so very much for calling. Thank you for tuning in. Now, do you listen each and every week? Have you seen or have you watched any of the Facebook Live shows at all?
No, I have not. This is my first time pulling you up. You a butterfly? Are you ButterFly?
The Butterfly Medium, yeah.
The Butterfly Medium. I've seen your name up many times, but this is my first time calling, so I didn't know. You mentioned earlier about a Facebook page?
Yes. So on Monday night, what I do is I do a Facebook Live show on Monday nights, and everybody who tunes in and watches, everybody says hi, and people send tons and tons of messages. And what I do is I choose one of the viewers or someone that's watching. I'm spiritually led, so anybody that I choose, they end up getting a free reading from me. I call them and I put them on speaker and offer them a free live reading on Facebook, which is phenomenal. It's a great show. If you can tune in, it is from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. What time is it there for you right now?
It's Eastern Standard Time, which is almost 2 o'clock, yes.
Okay, so same with us over here. So 7 p.m. Eastern time is when the show begins, and it's from 7 until 9 p.m. It's 2 hours. Add me to Facebook at Ivana Figueredo. If you can't find me, then just go to the ButterFly Medium page, look for my name, Ivana Figueredo, click on my name, and then add me as a friend, so you can see the notification when I'm on live.
Okay, fantastic. That sounds wonderful. I would definitely.
All right, and it's a great show you don't want to miss.
Thank you. Okay,
You're
Monday
welcome.
nights, every Monday evening. Okay.
Yes, correct.
All right. I would definitely tune in.
7 to 9 p.m. You'll see it on my Facebook page.
Okay. Butterfly Media. Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, take care, Maddie. Thanks for calling in from Atlanta. I hope you're doing well, and thank you again for tuning in.
Thank you again. Yes. Have a great day.
Have a good afternoon. Thanks. Bye-bye. Well, thank you to everybody who called in. Again, today we had a lot of callers. I don't think we got through each and every person that called in and was hoping to have a live reading. Sometimes we can get through them, sometimes we cannot. But of course, we always have a lot. So this is wonderful. Thank you once again for tuning in. And I am your host each and every week, Ivana Figueredo, world-renowned psychic medium, the ButterFly Medium, and I'm here each and every week to give you messages from the other side. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful day for the ButterFly Medium show, and thank you once again to our producer, Tiffany, who is in Connecticut. So thank you, everybody, for listening. I hope you enjoyed my show, and we will see you either next Monday if you tune into my Facebook Live show, or you can hear me next Thursday once again at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great day, everyone, and many blessings to you all. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Maury Moreland Morrison, here to tell you Geico has more than just great savings. Much more. Yes, while Geico could help you rack up more moolah faster than you can say metamorphosis, they've also been the fastest growing auto insurer for more than 10 years. That's more like it. Furthermore, Geico has fast and friendly claim service. That might seem like an oxymoron, but it's not. All the more reason to say no other auto insurer has more than Geico. Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.